We are ready to get started this morning. We're here for our Tai Chi class. If you're joining us on YouTube, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and make sure you ring the little bell so you get notified whenever we have a new video pop up. For those of you that are with me live, if you have any questions or anything that you're unsure of, you can always just, wave at me, raise your hand, and I'll slow down and go over stuff again. All right, we're gonna get started with just a quick check-in with our body. So start by finding a nice even stance. You can do this seated or standing. So if you're seated, you want to just make sure you're comfortable and supported in your chair, but with room to move to either side. If you're standing, you want your feet hip width apart, nice and relaxed, loose posture, but then stretching up through the crown of your head so your upper body is nice and straight and stretched out. From here, we're going to find what we call a mountain pose in yoga. So we're just going to stretch our hands out to the side, fingers nice and active. And then just close your eyes or find a soft gaze. And stop here for a moment. Take a breath in. Feel yourself connected to the floor or the chair. Feel the support and feel yourself stretching up and away from it, reaching up towards the sky with the crown of your head. We're going to check in with each part of our body one at a time, starting with our feet. So take your toes and kind of squinch them all up, maybe arch your feet a little, squeeze everything in, and then relax. If you find any tender spots, make note of them, any areas that might need to be addressed further or anything you would need to adapt for while we're doing our practice this morning. Now moving up into your calves and shins, squeeze the muscles really tight, and then relax. Moving up to your knees and your thighs, squeeze everything in and relax. Now up to your glutes and your core, squeeze everything in your middle and then relax. Moving up into your chest and your shoulders, squeeze everything there and relax. Down your arms into your hands, squeeze your arms nice and tight, make fists, bunch everything up, and then relax. And then moving up into your neck, the tops of your shoulders, all the way up into your head. Squeeze everything up there, even that little space between your eyes. Squeeze your jaw, and then relax. Remember, if you found any spots of concern, any tight spots, any sore spots, pay extra attention to them today so that you can treat yourself gently. From here, we're going to just start waking up a little bit. As you breathe in, you're going to bring your chin up. And then as you breathe out, bring it down towards your chest. Up and down. Up and down. And one more, up and down. Coming back to the middle. From here, you're going to breathe in and turn your head to the left. And breathe out and come back to center. Breathing in and go to the right. And out and back to center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. And center. And one more. Left. And center. Right. And center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to roll our shoulders forward and up. And then as we exhale, roll them down and back. We're going to do that 3 times. Up and down, up and down. Last one, up and down. Now rolling them backward, up and down, up and down. And last one, up and down. Now from here, we're going to really start bringing a little energy back into our body, starting with our feet. If you're seated, you might want to skip this one. Pick one foot up and you're just going to start giving it a little shake. Just shake it all around. Wiggle it, maybe up from the knee, maybe even from the hip. Bring a little heat, a little energy back into that part of your body. And then set that one down. And we're going to go to the other side. Same thing, just pick that foot up, shake it around, maybe move up into the knee, maybe even into the hip. Get everything moving. And set that back down. Then we're going to do both our hands at the same time. So bring your hands up about waist height. Just give them a good shake. And then maybe move up your arms just a little into your elbows, let a little movement come in there. Maybe even into your shoulders. Perfect. And then let everything relax. Now from here, we're going to ring the gong, which is a way to bring a little more energy into the middle of our body. For ringing the gong, you're going to start just gently swinging your hands side to side. And you're going to let them tap against your body around your hips. Then as you breathe in, move your hands up so that they're tapping their way up your rib cage, up to whatever's comfortable for you, maybe even all the way up to your armpits. And then as you breathe out, going back down. Beautiful. Up and down and up and down. One more. Up and down. Perfect. And then we're going to come to stillness, come back to our posture, find that edge of our stance where your lower body is soft, but your upper body is stretched so that your head is reaching up towards the sky. And just close your eyes again for a moment. Think about all of the different areas of your body, what we just went through. And then just let any remaining tension slip away so that you're relaxed and loose and ready for your practice. Grab some water and then we'll start our postures. All right. Coming back to that stance, knees soft, hips soft, hands reaching out next to you, stretching up through the crown of your head. We're going to start with open the door. So from here, you're going to breathe your arms up to about shoulder height. Bring your elbows in just a little and breathe your hands back down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And one more. Up and down. Moving from here into wings of a bird. We're going to do the same motions, but out to the side. Breathing your arms up and down and up and down. Up and down. Up and down. From here, we're going to move into Old Man Strokes His Beard. For this one, you're going to circle your hands up and out, coming together in the middle. Imagine you're stroking a nice long beard. Beautiful. Up and down, up and down, up and down. One more here. And then we're going to move into Embrace the Moon. For this one, you're going to open your arms nice and wide and then curling around like you're holding a big ball. Curling your back in. Imagine you're gripping that ball between your arms. Breathing in as you open and out as you close, this time with the other hand on top. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And last one, open and close. Float your hands back down to your sides. From here, we're going to move into grasping chi. And we're going to do it all to one side first. So moving to your left, you're going to bring your hands up, keeping your elbows by the side, making a small circle. Bring your arms around, hands open, and then grab and pull into your belly. Breathing in as you go to the top of your circle and out as you come around the bottom. Beautiful. In and out. In and out. In and out. And last one, in and out. Float your hands up to your chest. We're going to do one expansion and contraction breath. So breathing in as you expand, out as you contract back in. From here, going to the other side, breathing in as you go around the top of your circle and out as you grab and pull in. In and out. In and out. In and out. And last one, in and out. Floating your hands back up to your chest, expand and contract, expand and contract. One more, expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into rotate the wheel, again, starting to your left. So you're going to reach all the way up as high as you can this time, like you're rotating a big wheel and bringing your hands all the way around in a circle. Up and around, letting your breath follow your movement. In as you go around the top and out as you come around the bottom. Two more here. And last one. Float your hands back up to your chest. One expansion and contraction. And then we're going to go to the other side. Stretching up as far as you can. Rotating that giant wheel all the way around. Letting your breath follow your movement. Two more on this side. And last one. Floating your hands back up to your chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. One more, expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into calming the waters. And for this one, as you breathe in, you're going to reach out to one side, coming around like you're smoothing the ripples in a pond, and then breathe out as you come up on the other side. Then going back the opposite direction, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. One more set, in and out. And then your last one, in and out. Float your hands up, expand and contract, expand and contract, expand and contract. Float your hands down to your knees and go grab some water. All right, bringing it back in. From here, we're going to move into some of our more active postures where we shift from side to side. So let's start with just a little weight shifting, making sure you come back to your Tai Chi stance, feet parallel, toes pointed straight ahead, soft knees, soft hips, like you're sitting back just on the very edge of a stool. And then your shoulder and your hip should stay in a straight line. So as you're turning, that line doesn't move. I like to imagine there's a string connecting my shoulder and hip, and I can't break the string. Perfect. Now adding the weight shifting in, as you shift your weight over to your left foot, you turn towards the right, let those toes shift out just a little, and then coming back to center and shifting the other direction. Letting your feet move just a little to protect your knees and your hips. Shifting from side to side, letting your breath follow your movement as you go from one side to the other. One more to each side. And then we're going to come back to center. From here, we're going to move into waving hands like clouds. So you're going to float your hands up like you're holding a baby in front of you, lightly grasping, one hand up, one hand down. And then as you shift, you're going to shift your weight to your right foot, shifting over to your left, drawing a straight line through the air with your elbow. When you get to your edge, whatever your range of motion allows, switch hands, shift back through center and to the other side. Breathing slowly as you move through the form. Shifting as it feels natural to you, going at your own pace. Beautiful. One more to each side. And then coming back to center, you're going to float your hands up to your chest, expand and contract, expand and contract, and expand and contract. From here, moving into push the mountain. For this one, we're still going to shift our weight, but we're going to step out in a bow step. So heel to toe with your left foot, just as far as is comfortable for you. Breathing in as you push out and exhaling as you pull up and over the mountain back to your waist. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And then last one, forward and back. Stepping in, breathe. And then going to the other side, stepping out with your right foot this time, heel to toe. Inhale as you go forward. Exhale as you go back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And one more here. Forward and back. Step that foot back in. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Now from here, we're going to move into brush knee, and we're going to keep it simple, do the easy version. So you're going to float one hand up and one hand down. The hand that's up will be palm up. The hand that's down will be palm down. From here, you're going to turn or step to your left. The hand on bottom stays positioned as it is. The hand on top twists and pushes. As you come back to the middle, you're going to switch hands and then go to the other side. Letting your breath follow your movement. Inhale as you turn and push. Exhale as you come back to center. Going to the right and center. Left and center. Right and center. And then one more to each side. Left, center, right, and center. Float your hands up, expand, and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into parting the wild horse's mane. We're going to start by doing what we call an empty step, taking one foot and tapping it in so that your weight is on your right foot, your left foot is pulled in, just toe lightly resting on the ground. From here, imagine you're holding a ball. As you step forward in that bow step again, your hand is going to come up while your other hand goes down by your hip. Now we're going to pause here and just do the arms. So from here, your top arm is going to rotate in a big circle, coming right back up and around. At the same time, your bottom hand, we're just going to do the bottom this time, is going to come in that circle in the opposite direction and then come back to your hip. Putting them together, you're going to have two circles with your hands passing by and then separating again. Now, as you rock back, your hands go around, and as you rock forward, they separate again. Back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, and back and forward. From there, we're going to step back into center. Hands come up to your chest. One, expansion and contraction. And then we're going to go to the other side. So this time, shifting your weight to your left foot. Right toe steps in. Hold the ball. And then putting it together, we're going to step out for our bow step. Hands separate. As we rock back, they come around in that circle, come together, and then separate as we go forward. Beautiful. Forward and back. forward, and back, forward, and back. And last one, forward, and back. Coming back to center, expand, and contract, expand, and contract, expand, and contract. From here, we're going to move into a posture called Ride the Tiger. For this one, you're going to bring your hands up and an X in front of you. You want your right hand closer in towards your body, your left hand out away from you. Now, we're going to do just the hands first. Your hands are going to turn so that your palms face each other, and then separate out, one going high, one pulling back next to you. From there, they come around in a circle and then come back to that X position. Let's do that one more time. Palms turn, separate, circle around, and come back to start. Beautiful. Now, for our feet, as we separate, we're going to step back. So palms turn, step back, come around in that circle, step forward, and return to start. Again, separate, step back, and then forward. Beautiful. One more. Bring your hands in, one expansion and contraction. And then we're going to switch sides. So the right hand is going to be further out, the left hand closer in. And we're just going to go the same pattern, but in the opposite direction. So your hands turn. As you step back, they separate. And then they come around in the circle as you step forward. Beautiful. Separate. Circle around. Come together. And again. Letting your breath follow your movement. Breathing in and out. And then one more. Float your hands into your chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Float your hands down by your hips. Pause here and grab some water, and then we'll finish off with our closing the door and circle breathing. All right, to finish our practice, we're going to close the door the same way that we opened it at the beginning. So finding that Tai Chi posture, feet parallel, knees soft, hips soft, hands hanging down by your sides. You're going to breathe in, float your arms up, and then out as you float your hands down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And last one, up and down. From here, floating your hands up to your chest. But this time, instead of doing the expansion and contraction, we're going to breathe in as we bring our hands up around the top of a circle, and then breathe out as they come around the bottom of the circle. Let your breathing return to its normal pace. Make your circle match whatever is the right breathing pattern for you. 2 more circles. And 1 more. And then from here, you're going to float your hands back down. Find that mountain pose again, stretching your hands out at your sides, stretching up through the crown of your head. Maybe close your eyes if that feels good for you. Then you're just going to, following your normal breathing pattern, breathe in, let the breath fill your abdomen, finding that spot right behind your belly button, almost like you're filling a balloon. And as you're breathing in, I want you to imagine that each breath is filled with a warm energy that's helping to fill up your belly, maybe spilling up and over, down into your legs, your knees, your ankles, all the way out into your toes. And filling up through your torso, out into your arms, spilling down past your elbows, your wrists, all the way out into your fingertips. And then even beyond that, moving up, filling up through your neck, swirling around all the way up to the tippy top of your head, filling your whole body with that warm energy, bringing you a nice, peaceful, joyful feeling that you can carry through the rest of your day. 1 more breath here. And then open your eyes. And you are done with your practice today. I hope you can carry that energy with you for the whole day. I will see you next week. You're welcome to stick around to chat. I'm going to stop the recording.